When your company earns unlimited 2% cash back on all purchases with Capital One, that's serious business. So Steven at SandCloud got a serious business card, the Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One.
We used our 2% cash back to help build our retail presence.
Savvy, Steven.
And we get big purchasing power, so our business can spend more and earn more.
The Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Terms and conditions apply. Find out more at CapitalOne.com/SparkCashPlus.
Hello, book lovers. Welcome to Must Love Books.
Are we starting? Oh no, I hit my mic.
Now we gotta start the whole thing over.
I'm just opening this fucking book.
Yeah, I only started taking notes like halfway through.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's when I started noticing the little
I didn't take any
phrases, and I was like, all right.
I didn't want anything saved on my Kindle.
Well, my GoodReads is not linked to my stuff, so
Yes.
I don't care personally, but
But I discovered that accidentally.
I don't want people to know what I read. That's between me
Oh, I don't give a...
and you know what? Whoever's up there.
I post all my notes. And
Well, to be fair.
They're real spicy.
Yeah.
I don't give a
post your notes.
I do, and I don't give a fuck.
Like, what you note, do you highlight them? Do you make your own note on it?
Oh, no. I highlight them.
Oh.
I post my highlights.
I want you to put your thoughts next.
Okay, we should play Family Feud.
We are.
Oh.
Live action right now. It's all in good fun. Can I just, abbreviate my name? It's too long.
Yeah, just be Daddy Zeus.
I'm just Daddy now.
Welcome back to Must Love. Look at me. Oh, it just hurt.
Me?
Yeah,
I'm
you're
trying not to laugh.
She's so
She got
proper.
Twitch going.
Now I want to sit like that. She never talks about any of the other ones, and
I
now
know,
today.
you can't shut up. Welcome back to Must Love Books podcast. Oh my god, my brain.
Get it together.
I know.
Get it together.
I'm already a whole glass of wine in. This was
Get it
not a good
together.
idea. It is time for the Something Smutty Book Club. This month we read Mating with Mallows by Nora Noodle. It is an erotic, sentient candy romance. So I apologize in advance for our most unhinged episode that we probably should not have recorded. Today I am Slowburn.
I am DNF, but I finished this book.
Woo!
I am previously Daddy Zeus apologist, but I'm shortening it to Daddy Zeus. It's a mouthful.
I am Smut Slut.
Yeah, I should have picked something shorter. I'm gonna read it.
You can just go with Daddy.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh my
Harem
god, you
is
can
like
call me
so
Daddy if you
long.
want.
Tonight we do not have Crazy Beach or Reverse Harem Baby. It is just the four of us. But we're still consuming the same amount of wine.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So, Mating with Mallows. For the first time ever, Mating with Mallows is something that we have all read. Everyone present today, at least, has finished it. It helps that it was only 21 pages.
I read it while I was at work today.
Oh, well, you had a
That was-
productive day at work.
Yeah, probably the most meaningful thing you did at work today.
Honestly, yes.
So
And I was scared
normally-
someone was gonna see me read it.
You should have turned it towards them so they could read it too.
No, I don't think they would respect me anymore.
That's all right. You don't need respect.
That is a way to lose your job.
You already have authority. It's fine.
That's true.
So normally we have DNF start and tell us about what she thinks happened.
But you already know what happened.
I do already know what
You
happened.
already know it.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Mhm.
This is probably the most smut you've read in any of the books
Yeah, I'm never reading it again.
that we have had, because usually they don't start that early. So how did you feel about that? Was it an experience for you? Did you have a great time reading it?
I did not have a great time reading it, but it was an experience. I was really annoyed that she had an issue with marshmallows.
Yeah, it did feel very forced. Well, I mean, okay.
She has
The whole premise of this is the dumbest thing you've ever heard.
She had an issue with marshmallows because she was eating them when her dad called her mom, telling her that she was leaving her.
He was leaving her. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why she hates marshmallows.
She had a bad childhood, and she associates candy with being depressed about her dad abandoning the family. Which seemed really far-fetched, because it was really far-fetched. But so is marshmallows turning into buff, hot marshmallow men. So
Marshmallow penises.
Huh?
She calls them hunks.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It was a bit too much for me.
I only started taking notes halfway through.
I didn't take any notes.
Well, mine weren't really notes. They're just highlighted phrases that I liked, so I was going to come back and read them.
Okay, tell us.
All right. Well, the first one I started at.
Should we say the plot of this and then go back?
Sure. Yeah. You can summarize, Krystle, if you want to.
Yeah.
Or what? I do all the talking all the time.
I know, you always do. Okay. So, in this short story, we start with Cece, who is short for Cecilia, and she, as already mentioned, hates marshmallow peeps.
Candy in general. She hates candy. She doesn't eat sweets at all.
Really, but she especially hates.
She won't go down the candy aisle at the store.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gives her the sweats.
Go down on the marshmallow.
She sure does.
That was fantastic.
Thank you.
And so the story starts with her best friend trying to peer pressure her into eating some peeps. A glittering bonbon of a marshmallow.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these...
She's a little French for a second. Mm-hmm.
And she is, like, getting upset because she doesn't want to eat it. And everyone at work is, like, hanging out at the cubicle.
Yeah, what
like,
a loser.
You gotta eat it. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
we only tease you because we love you. Honestly, her friends kind of suck.
Yeah.
Like,
But also, I would tease my friends.
Okay,
if
listen.
They were scared of marshmallows.
Same.
Listen, I'm a bully by nature.
Yeah.
So that's weakness, and I'd be on that. I'd be on it. I'd be on it. So maybe we're all bad friends.
Yeah.
whereas maybe they're not even, like, that good of friends because they don't seem to know
Right,
why.
they're co-workers. That's her best friend, and she's never told her best friend. So maybe she needs to open up. Maybe she needs to share. I don't know.
So after work, she's walking around the store to get ice cream or whatever, and she just randomly decides,
she goes up to she goes down the candy aisle, and she's like, I'm sweating, I'm nervous, and then she goes down, not on the things yet, but like down the candy aisle, and she's like, oh, my
There's one.
trauma, it's calling to me, and suddenly she's like, all right, grabbing that
I
bag.
could never fully escape them.
Yeah, they're haunting her.
She hears it in her mind, basically talking to her to pick her up. So
That's some OCD, baby.
Yeah.
Or you're like a little schizophrenic. I mean, it's all right. It's a little psychosis.
So she buys
but...
a pack, and she brings them home and decides to heat them up in the microwave.
Because she was advised by somebody in her office that they're better in the microwave.
So she puts them in the microwave, and the microwave blows up.
Yeah, it explodes.
That is definitely picking you up.
I know, I just told her.
It's so mouth touchy. Like, it's so, like, sticky sounding.
I
I don't like it.
You made a mistake of giving us all our own microphones.
I think I'm being responsible.
You have it on your cat.
Yeah, and it's working. It's working, isn't it? Thank
You
you.
should probably make everyone wear a hat from now on.
I'll wear a hat.
Thank you. I'm the smartest person in this room.
Don't go that far.
Anyways.
You just lowered the IQ of the whole room.
So she puts 2 Mallows on a plate, throws them in the microwave.
Pink and blue? It matters.
Yeah.
1 pink, 1 blue, and she puts it in the microwave for 20 seconds. Which
That's a wonky gender reveal.
Way too much.
Yeah.
So the microwave blows up and knocks her off her feet.
She was knocked off her feet, literally.
Literally knocked off her feet. And then she opens her eyes, and there's no flames, there's no fire or anything, just 2 giant
Hunks.
hulking marshmallows.
Okay, how are you picturing this? Are you picturing them to be like just the marshmallows, but like big and buff all of a sudden?
You know
Or
what?
are you picturing like a tinted pink dude with like a marshmallow head. Because honestly, that's kind of what I was thinking.
You know how like the buff SpongeBob?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I pictured it, just pink.
Yeah, but right. So, or like handsome Squidward, but pink.
Yeah, but pink.
But wait, did you picture it with the gummy head, or did they have human features?
No, with a gummy head.
So just cut off at the shoulders, gummy head? All right.
Yeah.
Pictured it to be more humanoid.
Mm-hmm.
But with giant ears, because it's got to be humanoid enough.
I kind of thought of
she
like
does describe it.
I thought of it a little bit like a candygram. You know what I mean? Just like painted a little bit pink and sparkly.
Yeah.
And like with fake ears looking, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. So this is how she describes them. These hunks were anything but mere Mallows, standing at least 6 feet tall, not including the ears, dripping with muscles, coated in a fine dusting of neon sugar, were 2 incredibly sexy marshmallow bunny men.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they're all like, you like what you see? And
the dialogue.
Yeah, I'm not reading any of this dialogue out.
I'll read some of it.
I'll read it.
And then, obviously, they have sex, and that's like the entire rest
The
of the
whole
thing.
rest of the book is just
And then they're like, she's like, oh my god, was this like a one night stand? Are you gonna disappear when I like wake up? And he's like, no, baby, this is forever. This is permanent.
And then it ends with her wanting to.
Yeah, she's like, oh my god, great. I'm gonna marshmallow the other 2.
Yeah.
Because 2 were not enough.
It's turned straight into reverse harem, baby. And she ain't even here.
All right, tell us your favorite quote.
Okay, I only started. They're not full quotes. Oops, they're not full quotes. It's just phrases I thought were fun. And I only started more than halfway through. The first one was a choreographed dance of the sugar plum dicks. Liked that one. I liked that one. Gelatinous tip. That was another one I highlighted.
I did not like that.
I thought it was fun. I thought it was creative. It's like, I'm here for it. Enormous sugary schlong. I liked that one too. Another one that was not about the genitalia. It was sucrose pulse, which I thought was fun too. And this one. This one. Are you ready for this? It's about to get explicit. Cover your ears, Kaylee.
I read the book.
Okay. Okay, here we go. The 2 cocks in either end of me pinning me in place like a rotisserie chicken. That one was a good one. Liked that one.
Gives you a very strong visual.
And like the saccharine sex organs. I like those. But I didn't do the whole first half, so I'm sure there's a lot of good ones in there. This is obviously satire. And I'm sorry to the people who thought it wasn't satire.
It is its own genre. Comedy erotica.
I feel like it falls also into the into the monster thing.
Yeah, it kind of counts as, I mean,
Let's look at some of the dialogue. Because you know me, I love dialogue. I'm a stickler for dialogue.
Well, buckle up.
I literally just looked at that
one. We are no normal men.
Nope. Wow. Or the amount of times she gets called good girl.
Yeah.
There's some praise kink in here.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever been with 2 before? She's like, just once.
Thinking
in college. In college. She was wild back then.
Here's the real thing.
Would you bang the marshmallows? That's a good. There's a question.
No.
Would you bang the marshmallows?
No. I'd be running out of my fucking house.
Would you bang the marshmallows? Would you? I might. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, but how is she not worried about a yeast infection?
Oh, she would definitely. All that sugar?
Exactly. All that sugar.
Also, it would be kind of scratchy, like sandpaper.
Yeah.
They also excrete their own fluids in this. They're like,
isn't it like marshmallow fluff?
Yeah, but it's like she talks about how they were leaking and stuff, and I would imagine it being like sugar, like syrup. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, like that's definitely a yeast infection. She's gonna use it for sure.
As like marshmallow fluff. Like
they did say there's fluffernutter was definitely in there.
It was.
What if while she was going down, she just ate
bit it? I thought of that too. I that too. I was like, what if she just bites down?
Right?
Yeah, I think it would grow back. I'm gonna be real. Everything else, when she was licking them, it was like dissolving and growing back or whatever. I feel like it'd be like 1,000 Ways to Die. She would choke on that marshmallow dick and then she would just die.
Yeah. Another thing. Marshmallows are soft and fluffy. So how are they hard?
Because he got hard.
That muscle.
Is it stale? Does it become a stale marshmallow?
But they also have blood because they have a pulse.
Yeah.
So is it just a dusty human? You know what I mean? I don't know. No, because they're bouncy. She talks about being able to bounce on them.
Yeah.
Plot hole.
Yes, that's the plot hole of this entire thing. That's the plot hole.
I mean, I was entertained by it. It entertained me, and I feel like that's the most you can ask for in a book.
I think this book is the reason I don't read.
That's not true. You're just a really slow reader.
That's an insult. Tell her to be nice to me.
No. Yeah, I'm daddy. How dare you?
I'll call your mom.
Oh my god.
I'm going to tell you something. Wild take. I think this one was better than the spy one.
Really?
I hated that book so much.
You think this was better than Blood of the Saints?
Yeah, I do.
Wow. That is some
Yeah,
praise.
I do. There's some fighting words right there. Is it praise? Is it praise? I hated that book. But, yeah, I'd read this again before I'd read that again, to be fair. There's a lot of imagery.
Oh, yeah. She does call it Fluffernut.
Is it good imagery? Debatable. But it is imagery, so.
I swallowed the remnants of blue on the back of my tongue, letting it linger before fully accepting his Fluffernut into me. I can't even say it.
I love that, to be honest.
That's hilarious.
I would actually...
She's funny.
We should do a whole podcast where we read this book. I think we should read
Isn't
it.
this
Just
the
read it out.
podcast?
Yeah, just read it out loud. Yeah.
We could.
I feel like we would get sued. I think that'd be a great time.
I want to be a part of this.
Maybe we should find a different one to read.
The corn one.
I hope they use the word cornhole in that at least once.
I didn't know what it was about, to her.
You know what?
Okay, I wonder what it was about. Marshmallows on the front of the cover.
Yeah.
I think what this book was about was very obvious.
It'd be like putting something covered in sand up there.
Yeah, and that just does not sound
And she
fun
should be
at
lucky she
all.
doesn't get a staph infection. You know what I mean?
right.
That's serrating her. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's what you get for having sex with bunnies, you know?
With marshmallow bunnies.
Yeah.
Like, she would never be able to have anyone.
Imagine those
Come
mallows
to
at
her
her
house.
funeral.
Right? That's what I was thinking. Like, she's never going to be able to have any of her friends come to her
Just
house.
like
Like, what is she going to do with these?
And just strokes her cheek one last time, and it's just dust.
I wonder if you hose them down, if they would just disintegrate and die.
No, I think they grow back. They do. She was like, "Oh, it's materializing as I'm."
But that was slow.
Or just
What
like
if
a
you
power
used a
hose.
fireman hose, yeah.
I mean, a fireman hose would kill you, so I mean, it
Right.
probably would kill the marshmallows, but
I didn't like it.
Oh yeah, we have to give it.
Are you ready?
we'll do it. We'll do it out of peeps.
All right, how
Out of
many
peeps?
Mm-hmm.
I will give it 2 peeps
Why?
because I only saved 1 peep for really awfully problematic things.
I'm gonna give it 3 peeps because I thought it was funny.
You know what? It was funny.
Thought it was
I will
funny.
give it that. It's funny,
It was a
and
little
Nora
funny.
Noodle is
And-
creative.
It was short, and that made me happy.
It was.
I liked that it was short.
I was able to read it at work.
Yep.
You probably should not have read
Probably
that.
not. I'll give it 1.3.
Smut Slut.
She loved it.
3?
Why?
She
It
loved
wasn't
it.
horrible.
She wants those bunny men. She loved them.
But it wasn't bad.
Stop making that noise, I swear to God.
Are you gonna marshmallow? Are you gonna warm those peeps up in the microwave?
Have you ever put a marshmallow in a microwave?
Now I need more wine. It made me angry.
I haven't even finished that glass.
Hold on. Chug
That's your
it.
3rd glass.
No, it's
I
not.
know. Yes, it
Yes, it
is.
Listen,
You had 2.
I had no. I had one.
No, you had
No, listen to me.
When
Listen
you
to me.
fill it up to here,
Uh-huh.
that's 2 glasses.
I had one, and then I drank some of it, and then I topped it off.
Dragon Smut book.
Okay,
I have one
I'm sure there's
on
like
our
a
list.
I was just thinking about that right now.
Yeah, I have one on our list.
Good.
It's called the dragon princess or some shit like that. I don't know. So GoodReads, Meeting with Mallows, has a 2.8. Why did you just die?
Eating the sugary thing made that taste really bad.
Yeah.
Got this one.
There are 1,490 ratings.
Wow.
And there are 469 reviews, of course, with a 2.8 average.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know a single person who likes marshmallow enough for this.
Is that your comment?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me find one. God gave me eyes and I abused them.
I like that one. Somebody said, was good. I just wish there was more. Did I write that? I'm just kidding.
Nothing like some familial trauma to get you in the mood for some hunky marshmallow men.
Mm-hmm. It be like that sometimes, I guess. You know when they show like cartoon characters that are like objectively cartoon characters you shouldn't want to bang? You know what I mean?
On
like TikTok? No. Who's yours?
Oh.
Oh. Wow.
I feel like there's a couple really well-known ones. Who's yours? A lot of people pick Kovu from The Lion King.
A lot of people also pick Spirit.
From Spirit Stallion of Cimarron. I agree.
I've seen
it's the eyebrows, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God, I mean, I have to think about that. Maybe you gotta give me options and I have to say yes or no, because
I'll give you some options. I only have two in the top of my head.
You tell me to name somebody and all of a sudden I've never watched a cartoon.
We should do a game of Smash or Pass.
Yes. That's what we need to do. Okay.
I think you should do characters, because I feel like I haven't read a lot of the books that you would have read, probably. Cartoon character Smash or Pass. Look that up.
I got it.
That's the only time I ever drink. And I'm drinking all of Krystle's wine.
Here's some of the top.
Alright, let's hear it.
Prince Naveen.
Yeah. Smash.
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 Actually,
Very fast where she said smash.
you do mean like
The prince.
Yeah.
not the
Smash.
Yeah.
I've seen people pick the frog.
Hot dude who's tan with dimples. Yeah. Alright.
Alright.
Prince Naveen. Yeah.
Milo James Thatch.
Yeah.
From Atlantis?
Smash.
Yeah.
Atlantis.
Smash.
Okay, Gaston.
No.
Pass.
Pass.
He looks
Gaston, if he was less of a bully and more of a himbo. You know what I mean?
You're a bully too. Y'all would be great together.
I know, but
They're
you can't.
different
You can't
bullies.
we're different
I
kinds.
know.
I don't prey on the weak unless it's Kaylee. Keep going. Keep going.
Simba.
Smash.
Pass. Did you say smash?
Keep going.
Okay, Roger Dearly.
I don't know who that is. Who is that?
I think he's the guy from 101 Dalmatians. Yeah.
Pass. He's blonde. Milo is also, I think, blonde, but different.
Every rule has to have an exception.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm sorry. I'm not a blonde. I don't like blondes. I got blonde hair. I don't like that.
Shrek.
Pass.
Human form Shrek.
Still pass.
Still pass, yeah.
Hercules.
Smash. He's a himbo.
Yeah.
I love a himbo. I'm gonna be honest. A dumb man. Usually harmless. We don't like the harmful ones. Gaston is the bad one.
Specifically a harmless, goofy, yet usually attractive and buff male character.
Wow.
Himbos.
Often a dumb blonde.
I told a guy one time that he was a himbo, and he's like, what if I say you're a shimbo? And I said, well, the female version of himbo is bimbo. And he's like, you got me there.
Proved that
You
point
got me there. I was like, He said, fair enough.
Okay, I don't know her name because it doesn't say it, but the
Shigo?
yeah.
Smash.
Smash.
Smash. Do you like how excited I got? Shigo. Smash. Questionable cartoons. Is that what you clicked?
Yeah, I just clicked.
Oh, it's a quiz, though, I think.
I know. I'm just getting it for ideas.
Larry the Lobster? Pass.
Pass.
Okay. Oh my God! Peppa Pig.
Pass. That's a child.
John from Garfield.
Pass.
Pass.
Hades? Oddly enough, smash.
Flame and everything.
Oddly enough, smash.
Yeah, probably.
The dad from Phineas and Ferb.
I don't remember what the
I
dad
don't
looks
remember
like.
them having a dad.
But also,
Oh.
pass. I don't like their triangular faces. You know what I mean?
This one says cartoon Mike Tyson.
Somebody said Dr. Ock from the Spider-Verse movie, and both options are yes. All right, I'll give you Kovu from The Lion King. Smash or pass? This one.
Oh.
Smash or pass? You're like, that's a lion.
Right? That's an animal.
Alright, this one is a bracket.
Alright.
Alright, we have to collectively
Just read them.
decide.
Just read them.
Hades
Smash.
or Simba.
That's
It's like a bracket.
Oh, it is Simba.
It's like a bracket.
Okay.
So like Hades or
Alright,
Simba.
okay. Hades the god versus a lion.
I think we should pick a
Hades.
god.
Well, gods are wonky.
Tarzan or Shrek?
Oh! Tarzan.
Yeah. Wreck-It Ralph or Buzz Lightyear?
I'm gonna say
That's
Buzz
so
Lightyear.
hard.
Yeah, Buzz
I've never
Lightyear.
seen Wreck-It Ralph, to be
That's
honest.
what he looks like. He has really big hands.
She's like, never mind.
What can Buzz Lightyear really
We'll
do?
go with Buzz.
Not fly.
That's true, he can't.
The adult Bambi or Lightning McQueen?
Oh, God.
Lightning Queen.
Oh, so quick.
Controversial? Adult Bambi. You know what? Everybody says the dad from Bambi. Not Bambi, but his dad.
I'm gonna go with Lightning McQueen.
Y'all are wild. But I like the ones like this because it's
Okay.
like, there's no good answer.
Right?
The angry emotion from Inside Out or Manny the Mammoth from Ice Age?
You're really getting wrecked there.
I'm gonna say anger.
Do I have to answer?
Yeah. Emotion or animal?
Right? Like, I guess the imaginary one.
That's just happening in your head, baby.
Right?
Kovu or whatever this guy is. I don't know who that is.
Oh my god, the one slur!
Who's that?
And the Lorax!
Oh!
The one slur. That's hilarious.
Or Kovu.
I'm gonna say one slur.
You know, I didn't pick
Shockingly,
Kovu, don't you?
I'm also gonna pick the one slur. Everybody needs a Thneed.
Period.
Okay, don't look at this one, but what's that? What's his name?
The hot fish from Finding Nemo.
The one that has a scar.
Yeah!
Yeah,
That's
him,
what everybody calls him, the hot fish on TikTok.
him or Spirit, the stallion.
Oh, I mean, Spirit. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, there's a fish.
The other one's a fucking horse.
yeah, well, Spirit has eyebrows.
Alright, we'll go with Spirit.
Okay. Robin Hood?
Wait, the fox Robin Hood?
Yeah.
Okay,
Or the Lorax?
Robin
Robin
Hood.
Hood.
Okay, so now we're bringing back old ones. Hades or Tarzan?
Hades.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go Hades. Tarzan just seems unclean.
He does seem unclean.
Well, crazy.
Buzz Lightyear or Lightning McQueen?
God, I still hate both those options.
We didn't even pick Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Well, Buzz Lightyear is the more human-y.
That's true.
I guess we'll pick
Buzz.
the toy.
Alright, Anger or the, what's he, the one slur?
The one slur.
Monster.
Spirit the Stallion versus Robin Hood. This is the one that leaves you speechless?
Why are you all looking at me?
A horse or a fox?
Make your own decisions.
I'm gonna say Spirit.
I want to mix it up right now. I'm going to say Robin Hood. Just kidding.
You just went back to Spirit.
Just kidding.
Okay, Hades or Buzz?
Hades.
Hades.
The one slur or Spirit?
The one slur.
Fine. I'll pick. I wish I had those thick, nice eyebrows. I'll pick the one slur, I guess.
No, going back.
Looks away.
Alright, Hades or the one slur?
I think Hades.
Yeah.
But objectively, Hades isn't the weirdest one. I've seen weirder ones. People were saying, like, Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast. You know what I mean?
Ouch.
I love that movie.
Hades won.
Objectively, I don't think he should have won. But
But
that wasn't my decision.
leave in the comments if you would smash or pass Hades.
Smash or pass Miss Puff from SpongeBob. Smash!
See you next time.
Thank you everyone for listening. This has been Must Love Books. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Patreon under @MustLoveBooks Podcast. Thank you and happy reading.